I have learned a few things about grief. It is not a temporary feeling, but rather an eternal one with many changing seasons. Grief hurts in places that are hard to point to because the pain in your heart overflows into every other crevice that exists inside your body. Sometimes grief longs to be held and pushes you away at the same time. It runs for both freedom and shelter. It wants to heal, but without letting go. Grief lands upon your chest whenever and however and wherever it chooses. It is not bound by space or time or distance, and I can guarantee you that it will always find a way to come to the surface. Grief lays its weary head down and waits for rain, for sun, for wild winds, for peace. Oh, precious, precious peace. Grief reminds us that death is not a goodbye, but the longest and hardest see you later. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I have a quick little video for you today. A product that I got in that I want to share with you. And I'm really excited about this product. I have been excited about it since it came out. And I'm so happy that Resiners reached out to me and sent me one out to review on my channel. You will not believe the excitement I have had over this machine, my friends. So I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Resiners, for sending me this machine to review on my channel. It's the Resiners Air Purifier Machine. And we are going to unbox it today, plug it up, turn it on, check out the functions, and then I'm going to use it for a little while, and then we'll do an update on it. And I'll let you know how I feel about it, and my opinions on it, and all that good stuff. This machine right here protects you from the VOCs in the air. That's the volatile organic compounds, I believe. I had to look that up. But I knew what VOCs was, but I didn't know the actual term, what it was. You know what I mean? I knew what it meant, but I didn't know how to say the long word. So I looked that up. But this thing is to keep us safe. So if you use epoxy resin, then you really need this machine. You do. So let's get on in this box and see what it looks like and all the functions it has. All right, I brought you down a little bit so you could see better. Man, this is a big old box. Okay, there's our instruction booklet right there. That's going to be very handy. And here's our plug. And the plug goes by where you live at. If you're from the UK or, something like that, you'll get a plug for your state where you live at. And you can use this machine all around the world. Oh, and there it is. Look at that. I have seen this on YouTube in so many videos, and now I'm pulling it out of the box with my own two hands. Okay, I think that's all that's in the box. So I'm just going to move the box. Okay. I'm on my lunch break doing this, you guys, so I'm in my work clothes. Alright. Got it out of the bag. Now let's see here. Look at that. It's nice. It's actually bigger than I thought. I mean, it's small. It is. It's small and it's compact. I'm not saying that it's super big, but I thought it was a little bit smaller than this. So I actually sitting here holding it and looking at it. But it's really light and it's so pretty. I love the design on it. It's so fancy. Yes. And then here is the display right here. Here's the functions. And I have done a little bit of homework on this. So I already know quite a bit about the machine. And I didn't even have it yet. So this button right here is your temp button. It's going to tell you the temperature in your room. This is the fan button. This is auto, where you can set the machine to auto. And I believe it'll run for like 9 hours. You know, you can turn it on after you have poured, and you can leave your craft room and it will work for 9 hours. And then this button right here is the timer that you can set yourself. I think if you're doing like a 4-hour resin, you can set it for 4 hours, you know, and so forth. And then that's, of course, the power button. Up here is the fan that blows in and out. And down here is your 360-degree air rotation. So that's where your filter is at. It has 2 filters inside. The outer filter catches like your dog hair, pet hair, dust, and things like that. And the filter inside of that filter is the very special filter. It is a HEPA 13 H13 HEPA filter, and that's the special one that protects you and monitors the air. Let's see here. Trying to see what else I learned about it myself. No, that don't sound good. Let's get the cord, and I want to show you how long this cord is. And if you're like me, I have limited space for my cords. So this right here is a very long cord. So that's going to help me get this plugged in to a different outlet, because I have all of my heat gun, my lights, things like that. I already have my fans. You know, I have all that hooked up. So this is going to help me get this to another outlet, you know, on down the road. So let's get it plugged up and turned on, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it, because I know you want to know a little bit more about the filter, because I do, or I did until I would, you know, done my homework on the machine. So let me get it plugged up. There we go. Okay. You twist it to pull the top off of the machine. And there's a cord right here that's wrapped up, and you just undo it right like that. And then you take your paper off of your filter. Let me lay this down. I don't want it to fall. Get some scissors here and get in here. Whoops! I got butter on my fingers. Now, this filter right here, let's talk a little bit about it. They say this filter will run and clean up your air and everything for 200 hours. And then the machine is going to tell you when you need to change the filter. So you don't need to worry about that when it's time to change it. The machine's going to tell you when you need to change the filter. When the filter needs changing, your light will blink red. And I also looked up the replacement filter cost, because I also wanted to know, you know, what that was going to cost me. And it's really cheap. It's $33.99 to replace your filter. That is not bad to get 200 hours out of your filter. But I'm gonna have to use it to see, you know, and let y'all know you know, what I really feel about the machine. Also on your filter, it says this side must face upward. So you got to make sure when you place this down on here that this is facing up. The filter captures dust, lint, hair, pet fur. It maximizes the filter's life by protecting it. It traps 99.7% of airborne particles. That's 3 microns in size. It absorbs and removes smoke, fumes, VOC substances in the air. Now we're going to go ahead and plug it in because we've made sure that our filter is facing up. So I want to show you in here. You see in there in the center, in that hole in the center, that's where we're plugging this right here into. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. Make sure it is in. Okay, and then we're going to set our machine down. It'll go into a 3-second self-check mode. Did I lock it? No. Let me remove that thing. It keeps sliding it. There we go. It has to line up in there. And then you turn it to lock it. So now it's locked. Okay, we're going to lightly press the power button. And it turned on. The fan will default to the first gear mode. The following information will be displayed on the screen. My temperature in my room, it's still calculating everything right now. It takes 3 minutes, it says. Okay, I'm going to try to lift it up and let you see the screen. See there? It's showing the VOCs in my room right now, which is not much because we're in the green. It's got green, yellow, and red. That indicates the high VOCs in your room. Red, medium is mid, and then green is okay, but it'll let you know just how much is in there. The humidity in my room is the 42%, and then the temp in my room, and then your filter is right there on the bottom in the center. Okay, I'm gonna put it back down, and it's really on low speed right now, but I want to show you. Let's see. That's not going to work. Let me find something I can get to show you. I'll get one of these feathers right here. See it moving the feather? And that's on low. So that's pretty good air quality. Now let's spritz some alcohol in the air. Whoo, it's going up. Now you see the machine turn red? The machine is red now. And look, our line is red. 9.99% VOCs in the air. So the fan kicked on higher. And it's cleaning the air. So that's pretty cool. I'm super excited about this machine. And I will link my my discount code in my description box in case anyone wants to use my code and get you one of these and try it out for yourself. If you do resin, I really would, really would suggest you get you something like this. And right now, to my knowledge, Resiners is the only resin company that has one to offer. So that's pretty nice of them to think about our health as we're using these epoxy resins. And I also wanted to mention that your maintenance on your filter, you need to clean your filter every 2 weeks. And you can do that with like a little car air vac hose. Just vacuum the filter, or you can use a little brush. But no abrasive chemicals, no water, nothing like that. Just a brush will be fine, or a vacuum hose every 2 weeks. And that's just a little maintenance to keep up on your filter. So not much to ask to have something to protect your lungs while you're using epoxy resin. Something that we all love to do. Well, I don't have anything else to share with you. I just wanted to do this video on this machine. I didn't want it to be attached to any other video. I thought this was very important that I shared with you. So I really wanted you to be focused on this machine and this only. That's why I done it by itself. And like I said, I will be doing an update on this machine in the future to let you know how it works for me and my thoughts about it and my opinions on it. Okay? I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all on Friday. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.